everybody, it's Lisa at Letting My Heart Take the Lead. Good morning. By the time that this is uploaded and posted though, it'll probably be evening, so good evening to everybody. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day or had a wonderful day. It's Saturday here in central Illinois. So the weather is beautiful. It's sunny and warm today. We've had kind of a cool spell, which has been really nice. But it's warming back up today. I think the next few days they're calling for some rain, so that won't be bad either. I mean, my garden needs, you know, it needs all the help that it can get. So oh, speaking of garden, guess what I got accomplished? I love accomplishments. I got my pickles made. I've not tasted them yet, so I don't know how they'll be, but I got them made. I still haven't found any canning lids though, and I've got to get I've got several tomatoes that I'm wanting to get worked up and made into some chili sauce. So I've got to find me some canning supplies, and it's terrible. Everybody is wiped out. And I did have a viewer, subscriber that left me a comment and said that her mom had just called her a couple days ago and said, hey, if you see any canning supplies, when you're out and about, pick them up, because I think they were from Michigan, maybe. I hope I got that right. But yeah, so I mean, I guess it's you know, kind of a widespread problem, but you know, there's a lot of people putting out gardens this year that never put gardens out before, so I think that's maybe why we're seeing the shortage on some of the things, but I'm glad that people are. I mean, I love to garden, and I've always gardened, and so I'm glad that other people are starting to enjoy that too. So, well, today's Saturday, and I'm not at the flea market. They sent me a text yesterday and said that they weren't going to set up last night. So I had been going in and helping them set up, and then it give me a chance to shop before everybody else. But they called and said they weren't going to be setting up, and then so anyway, I got up this morning and I just haven't. I've had several things around here in the house to do, and I just haven't got there, and that's kind of odd for me. Usually I'm there early Saturday, and then I'm usually there Sunday again. So I don't know. I'm kind of not only just having stuff to do around the house, but I have just been kind of limiting my running and contact with people. Just simply because, as you guys know, I've said before, I'm a nurse, and I work full-time. And the long-term care facility that I work at right now, we did have an active resident case of the virus here probably about a month ago. But we got through that. They got through it. They weren't too sick, you know. And so we retested them, you know, after they tested negative. We all were tested, and we all tested negative, and then a week later they tested us all again just to make sure. They tested all the residents to make sure. Everybody tested negative again, so we were clear. And then a few days ago, they tested us all again, which has been about a weekly thing for us to get tested. They tested us all again, and we came back with one employee that tested positive. So then we had another employee that called in saying that they had symptoms. So I've not heard anything more, but I've just been kind of limiting my exposure to anybody outside of, you know, my immediate household here. Not knowing what's going on and, you know, everything. So I fully expect that they'll have us sign an agreement again, which that's usually what they do, is they have us sign an agreement saying that we will limit our contact as much as possible, meaning that if we have somebody else that can go run our errands or get our groceries and stuff like that, that we will stay at home as much as possible and only go back and forth to work. So that's what I'm fully expecting that they will do. So I've just kind of implemented that on my own because I see it coming, you know. And with the employees one of them testing positive, I just didn't want to take a chance of being around people, even though I'm feeling fine. I mean, I have no symptoms and I'm feeling fine. You know, there are people that have been asymptomatic, meaning that they haven't had any symptoms whatsoever, and they're still carrying it. So I thought it's just better be safe than sorry right now, and so that's what I'm doing. I'm just kind of doing that on my own, but I've still got lots of flea market finds to show you. And then I found a couple bags of stuff that I had picked up at Goodwill. This has been several months ago. And I guess I never showed them in a haul video. So I'm going to get those out and show those to you too. That's what I'm trying to do if I'm making funny faces and you see me struggling. I picked up a little pair of salt and pepper shakers at Goodwill, and I'm trying to get the tape off of them so that I can show them to you because they're just adorable. But I'll tell you what, they've got these things wrapped like no tomorrow, and they've got the cute side wrapped, and I'm like, they've got them wrapped with that tape. So I'm on the struggle bus, but I think I got them finally. You're sitting here and struggling all this time to show you. But I thought these were adorable, but anyway. So I've not been to the flea market. Illinois hit over 2,000 cases yesterday. And we had been down. And we had been down under 1,000 for quite a while. We've just been inching back up. Yesterday, there was over 2,000 cases. So I'm really, really, really expecting another shutdown. So it may be the last of my flea market for a while. But I've still got lots of things to show you. And we'll make it. We'll make it. Whatever happens, we'll make it. So I'm going to start with showing you a few things from Goodwill because they're so adorable. This is a pair of salt and pepper shakers, and they're marked Japan on the bottom. There's the marking. They don't have their stoppers, but you can order replacement stoppers. This one has it in there. So this one doesn't. This one has its stopper in there if you can get it out. But you can order replacement stoppers. But these are adorable. Look at... Oh, wait a minute. Now, why would this be like this? This says salt. See, it's got a pretty little design on there. Fruit. And then it's got the little cherries. It's got cherries on the background. Okay, so salt. You would expect pepper, right? Flour? Same thing, cherry. Why would you have a flour shaker? Can anybody answer me that? I really like to know. So if any of you guys know, why would you have a flour shaker? Why would you have flour and salt? Me no know. But if you guys know, leave me a comment and let me know why. Because I'm very curious. And then I picked up this mug. You just got to know me to know why I picked up this mug. It says, "Where's your will to be weird?" And it's not marked on the bottom, but I got it for 99 cents. I will drink my coffee and my hot tea out of this because I'm just weird and I claim it. I mean, why not? I claim it. My taste is weird. I act weird. There you have it. I don't know. But I got that for myself. So, then I got this adorable, adorable little tray. I think that this was on the half price stuff the day that I think black was half price. So it's marked $3.99, so I got it for $2. But it's dated on the back. It tells who did it, and it says 1983. But it's this adorable little tray that's been, it's got cross stitch in it, and it says, "Welcome friends," and have these flowers. It's like a little serving tray. How cute is that? To set your, a teapot and teacups on it. But here's the back, and see it says cross stitch 1983 by Virginia Sandretto Lantern. It needs wiped down, cleaned up a little bit, but it's so adorable. I just absolutely love it. So I'm going to be listing that on eBay. And I will this shakers too, if I can figure out why there's a salt and why there's a flour shaker. But I'm going to be listing those too on eBay. The cup I'm saving for me. I even forget what's in here. It's like Christmas opening up. Oh, I remember. And guys, I am so sorry, but this is staying with me for my fall decor. You guys will probably get to see it in a couple of videos because I'm going to be doing a fall home tour this year. After I get my decorating done, I'm going to be doing a couple of fall vignettes that I'm going to show you. I'm going to be doing a fall tiered tray that I'm going to be doing a video of. And then Nicole over at Nesting Haven, she is going to be doing like the Thriftmas in July that she did. She's going to be doing a Halloween. Ah, I'm so excited. But this you will have to see in videos because it's not going anywhere. I absolutely love this. I don't think it's vintage. I think it's more modern. Look at this owl. Look at him. How cool is he gonna be? I just love him. I think he's gonna go somewhere on my fireplace. He's just adorable. I love the color of it. Look at all that detail. Oh, be still, my heart. Be still. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right. So we're going to move back on to going through flea market boxes. Now, as some of you know, on previous videos, I found some Beanie Babies. And I did find another one that I'm going to be throwing in with some of the other ones and listing on eBay. This is the little lamb. I just love her. And her name is Fleece. And I do believe that she was like around the 96. March 21st of 96 was her birthday. So I'm going to be listing her on eBay. She's just adorable. Absolutely. I love her. And then I got this really pretty black glass. I don't know what it is exactly. I've been told before that pieces that have this like curled handle on them that are more flat was like a lemon server dish. But so I don't know whether this is what this little dish was originally meant for. But it looks like it's you know, it's kind of that art glass. There's no marks on the bottom of it, but it's a black glass. It's got this white or a clear handle on it, and then it's got these gold details in it, these leaves, gold leaves, and then this gold trim around the top of it. I think it's going to be really pretty when it's cleaned up. I think it's going to shine, you know. But anyway, I picked that up and I'm going to be listing it. Then I picked up this little picture. I do well on eBay with crewel embroidery and with cross stitch and stuff like that pictures. However, I'm not real sure. I haven't decided yet whether or not I will be listing this because poppies is one of my favorite flowers. And this is this little bitty, it's not little bitty, but little embroidered crewel piece that's got flowers on it and this big poppy in the middle. And I love it. It's got kind of that glare. It's kind of that green, what do they call that? Chartreuse or something like that. Background to it. I don't know. I've been thinking about doing me like a, what do you call it? Like a collection wall or a, what do you call it? But like of several different, you know, pictures making up a wall, a mural wall maybe, I don't know. But of some of my vintage pictures and stuff, and I'm thinking about including that in on it. I think that would be pretty. And then I got this adorable little white teapot. It's got masking tape all over it that's dried out and it's dirty and filthy. But this is marked I can't make out the whole mark, but I think it says something about I can't, but it says made in Germany. It's got some writing on there and then says made in Germany. And it's filthy. It needs cleaned up, guys. So ignore all this dirt. But isn't this a cute little teapot? It's got the lid. The lid is marked made in Germany too. See, here's that masking tape that's dried out on it, but that'll come off. And it'll be adorable. Yes, yes, yes. No chips, no cracks all over it anywhere. I just think it's adorable. I really like it. What do we have next? Oh, I've got another little teapot. Another little teapot I will show you. I really like this one. This one's really filthy too. This says, is marked Carlton Ware, England on the bottom. Does have kind of it does have a sticker on it. It says Carlton Ware, England. Look at this. Get this little lid on right. There. It's a little apple. Little apple teapot. I love it. It's got some leaves on the stem. It shows, let me see. I was thinking, yeah, along the side and the handles on the side here. I don't know whether you guys can see or not. But it's got some great crazing going on there that's, you can see. Love that. So I'm going to be listing that on eBay. Then this little guy, he needs some cleaning up too. He's got something green on the side of his face, but it is coming off with my nails, so I'm sure that I can get it off the rest of the way. But look at this little kitty cat. Isn't he so cute? He's not marked on the bottom. He just has one of these funky stickers with that number on it. He must have come from an auction or something. He's got such pretty eyes. So, I'm going to be listing him also. Then I'll show you one more. I'll show you one more thing here before we tie it up. I got this, the Great Muppet Caper. Remember them? Kermit the Frog. They're on their bicycles. This was a McDonald's cup. If you remember, you could get these in a collection. This one is 1981. But I just love them riding the bikes. So, I haven't looked up comps on these. I'm sure they don't go for much, but I just thought it was adorable. And like I said, this, I think that, well, I know because they've told me before that stuff that they have that doesn't sell or is there for a long time, they just, you know, it gets broke or, and then when they're done with it, sometimes it goes straight to the dump. So, and I hate for things to go to the dump. If you guys can reuse, reduce, recycle, please do. Please do. We are just tearing our planet up. I mean, we're destroying it with all the stuff that we pitch and we throw away and we don't make use of. So that's, and if you haven't seen any of my videos before, I think that's what kind of drives me, is the fact that we have there's so many great vintage items that are beautiful and handcrafted and have a history, and they're ending up in a landfill. And if I can rescue some of those and put them out on eBay and flip them to help me with a little bit of money, and then to also keep them out of a landfill and to put them in the hands of somebody that's going to love them for, for many more years, that, to me, that's just a win-win. I love that. So, if there's a driving force behind me, it's two things. It's one, to keep things out of the landfill. And two, I've been reading a lot about permaculture and that method of how do I put it? Using the land, or developing your land, or I don't know, making use of your land. And like I've mentioned before, we have 10 acres here, and there again, I want to put the best use to those 10 acres that I can, with fruit trees and nut trees and all kinds of berry producing shrubs, and not just it means that I can be more self-sustainable, that I'm not buying and producing as much waste. But it also is a win for nature, for the animals of nature, that they have more of a food supply, and of the earth in general, because it replenishes the soil. And we've destroyed our soil with so many chemicals and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, if there's two driving forces, it's those two driving forces. I put whatever money I get back on eBay back into the land here. We by no means have a homestead here. If you look up the meaning of homestead, we're far from it. We're far from a homestead, but I would love to be at that point at some point in time, to be able to know that we're producing our own and not depending on somebody else, or not generating waste from buying products at the grocery store and stuff like that. But to know more about what's going into my body, without a bunch of chemicals laden foods, I do have a history of having lump removed from my breast, so that is one thing that I'm kind of leery of. And I know I put so much Diet Mountain Dew in my body. I know that that's not, I know. But I'm trying to take small steps. I'm trying to take small steps to improve my health. So anyway, off that little spiel. So hopefully this weekend is not the last weekend of flea markets, but I'm not counting on it. But I do have lots more to show you guys, and we're coming up in the fall season, and even though it's only the middle of August, I'm wanting to get some of my decorating started. So I'm going to be doing some videos with that, and that kind of showing you my home and what I'm doing with decorating. So we're going to be doing that. So it should be a lot of fun. So come along on the journey with me. But leave me a comment. Let me know what your favorite thing was. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Be safe. Be kind. And be awesome. See ya. Bye.